An investigation carried out by Greenpeace says it's uncovered some startling truths about how Monsanto, a company notorious for its controversial range of weed killers, has been covertly lobbying its interests in the EU. The investigation alleges that hundreds of thousands of euros were spent in creating fake farmers' groups to promote the main chemical found in Monsanto's product. So, fake farmers, fake groups, at least that's according to Greenpeace. But when RT looked a little bit closer, something didn't quite smell right. Greenpeace say that this lobby group in France isn't real, but when RT searched for the people behind the names, we unearthed real farmers.
It's fake news. It's not good. It's not true. I'm real, and I know other members that are real farmers who work every day. I'm not fake. I'm not a ghost. I'm a real farmer. I'm passionate about my work.
We asked Greenpeace to detail why they believed the farmers were fake. Despite giving the organisation 5 days to respond, Greenpeace said it didn't have the capacity to get back to us as staff was swamped. So the farmers are definitely flesh and bone. But who's behind this organisation supporting the chemical? Is it the notorious Monsanto? Denis isn't sure.
I can't list the companies as I don't know them by heart, but I understand why the industry and its farmers defend themselves. Everybody criticises Monsanto. I don't want to defend them. Monsanto produces very little of the glyphosate in the world. It's other countries and companies that produce the most.
Denis says he cares about the land, this land, his product. So why does he use a product that's been labelled as toxic to aquatic life and is described as a probable human carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer?
All the other analysis and tests, we're talking about 800 studies in the world, confirm that this product is not dangerous. Why do we use glyphosate? Because it's practical, because we use very diluted amounts. You want to punish us by removing it while it's not considered dangerous.
In a landmark ruling, a judge in the US awarded a former groundskeeper $39 million after he developed cancer following exposure to the company's weed killer, saying Monsanto had failed to warn him of the risks. Monsanto denies the product causes cancer. Some countries aren't sold on the safety of the chemical and have already restricted its use. But the farmer we talked to is worried that a ban on the weed killer will do more harm than good.
We shouldn't forget that if we are the only country to stop using it, we will be disadvantaged. The primary task of carbon emissions will increase. We will need to work the soil more and overuse the equipment. More work hours instead of a little dose of glyphosate, which allows us to make the work easier, and we shouldn't forget about that.
Pharmaceutical group Bayer, which owns Monsanto now, has dismissed claims that the chemical in question is carcinogenic. And that's despite repeated warnings made by the World Health Organization on this issue. An agricultural expert we spoke to says that science has yet to produce a conclusive verdict.
You know, you don't see animals and non-target plants keeling over and dying in an immediate manner. The problems are related to much more subtle effects on ecosystems and on human health that are linked to the sheer amount of glyphosate that is being used. And I believe it is essential that more research is done. The science is not clear, but to turn around and say that the use of glyphosate-containing herbicides is safe does not fit with the overall science at all.